So the long and the short of it is, I don't want to badmouth the guy. You know, he's obviously put a tremendous amount of effort in, and I live in a glass house myself, so I can't be throwing stones at him. But just spending the hours that I did trying to be the typical user, which I'm not. I know all the shortcuts. I know the things that work and don't work, and I still couldn't get it to run in a stable fashion to where I could actually test it against the TIP database that I have extensive data on. So that's it. His system is basically based on trading, standard trading format, obviously highly modified. He's also made the same. He's also made the same mistake that I did. He's built this thing for people like himself, and there's maybe 20 of us in the whole world. I don't know.
Yeah. I guess you can feel for what I was saying, because he was telling me that he downloads it for free, and he basically hasn't heard from the end users, and I was inferring to him that you may not hear about it because it's so damn complicated, and what's there to anybody to talk to you about?
Yeah, I can tell you from my own experience, one of the reasons I originally had a 30-day free trial, and the people in the indicator told me, don't do that.
Yeah.
Just don't do that.
Yeah.
You're going to get 1 million people, and,
yeah,
you're going to be swamped
with people that'll never be your customers anyways.
Right. And secondarily, what happened is, because I did have that, I learned very quickly what was wrong with my installation process, let's put it that way. And the reason he's not hearing back from people is he can't. I mean, I watched his tutorials, all of them, and it's very difficult to follow along. He gets sidetracked trying to explain things.
Yeah.
So you start to fall asleep, trying to.
Yeah. No, I found that too.
Yeah. So that's the short version of what I've been doing.
Okay. So where are we? Let's even go back. That's a side I have on the Tony. We'll see whether it's. I just thought maybe there was something there. There may be some synergy. It may not be. You know what I mean? I just had such a hard time understanding what he was doing, and then I had to go. So Avi just spent hours and hours with him, just even trying to get it to work. Just even to install it. And we're not the dumbest of dumb.
No.
So you know what I mean?
That's the whole point, because his own potential customers don't have him on live chat talking to them, trying to walk them through.
No, but it's impossible. Even in having in live, it took us.
Right, exactly.
You know what I mean? I'm not even talking about that. Once you would have it, you could have somebody possibly, walking through somebody. If you could walk through it, the problem is it was over 3 hours.
Right.
And then it was with our persistence. Otherwise, somebody just say, forget it. And I think part of it was also, maybe it was like the firewall. I don't know. But, okay. Now, what's the state? You gave us something. We gave you our machines numbers.
Yeah.
So what would we need to do in order to install anything?
The easiest thing to do is actually go to my website and watch the 15-minute install process, because that walks you through step by step.
Yeah, hold on.
All right.
Yeah.
Me or you?
It's our friend here.
Yeah, I was trying to join the discussion and
Right.
raise all the hair, so I have to control the microphone and the speaker, and hopefully. Can you still hear us?
Yeah. We're doing it.
You guys, I know you can't see me.
Yeah, but it's okay. Well, it's okay.
But can you hear us?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
can hear you on the phone. Let me check on the... Okay, go ahead.
So can you hear us now?
Yeah, I can hear you through my laptop. Very echoey, though.
Okay, well, that's the problem with this StreamYard sometimes, you know.
No, you have to just control what is your speaker. Go to the speaker and set up the microphone. I mean the speaker, so it is less than 50%.
Okay. Is that better, George?
Yeah, it's better. I hear myself.
Yeah, you get the
Just
speaker.
a minute. So you have to adjust the speaker,
right?
the
Your speaker,
volume on the speaker, and the volume on the microphone.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm talking through my earbuds.
He's talking through his earbuds. And he's hearing
oh.
the feedback. Okay. Anyways.
Is it tolerable?
Yeah, it's like spending in a cave,
Okay. So where do you?
So let's try to follow up what you wanted us to do exactly and see whether we can, that is working and so on.
Yeah, I think that's what our time should be spent on is with you. You know your stuff, and then you've seen already his that his is not ready for prime time for sure. That's my impression.
Yeah, you're gonna have difficulty demoing his package.
Yeah,
because
yeah.
It's cumbersome. And again, I'm not saying it doesn't work. It's just I can't get it to work.
Yeah, you can't. And if you can't get
you
it,
tried to get it to work too?
yes. He tried the whole weekend, and finally, 1 out of 7 times he got it to work. But it stops after that one time, after that one day.
Yes. Yeah. One thing that is nice that he is doing that I was thinking maybe you should consider doing is he prepared the zip file, and when you explode it and after I had to remove my McAfee security, but after I did, it created the import file, and then the import file didn't work right, and the strategies didn't work, and I had to move manually the strategies and so on. But the idea of making it easy for end users just to download the zip file, explode it, and create the import automatically, place it into the NinjaTrader and so on, is not such a bad idea. Also, another thing that apparently he knows well is to set up a virtual machine with everything installed and just copy and paste the virtual machine into another person's virtual machine and run it. So, there are ideas everywhere. Everybody has something that is worthwhile, and so maybe this is something that you can consider. I don't know if I explained myself clearly, but there are some merits to that if you want to get a lot of users quickly without spending with them too much time.
I had thought about that in Vegas because, again, in Vegas, a lot of things changed for me. In Vegas, I made the decision to basically make mine a fully automatic system. There's virtually no user adaptation involved.
I like that.
The first question I get is, well, what are the best settings? That'll be built in. So
you have to. You know what I mean?
That's when I started thinking about, well, can I just send them a complete autonomous package that does its own thing, installs itself, and all of that. So yes, I have been thinking about that, but I'm so far behind on my coding that it's just.
Yeah, but keep that in mind. I think that
this is one area that he can help you. The way that we are doing it in the lab is we make an image where at the university you have hundreds of computers. So what they do is they make an image that is approved by the instructors and the IT, and then at the beginning of the semester fire the image to all the machines, and then they all run the approved image with the operating system and the apps and everything else. And you can even burn it to a USB, a thumb drive, and use it as a bootable device. So when somehow the machine gets fried and you want to recover quickly in the middle of a trade, you can reboot, you can press some key like F9 or F10 or 11 and direct it to check the USB devices. And the USB device can be a USB hard drive, a USB pen drive, even a DVD with the image on it, and if it is a fast hard drive with a Thunderbird Bolt, or even a USB-C is fast enough with a fast hard drive until the trade is over and so on, you can work with it pretty well too.
Right. And that's exactly, I had started thinking about that back in Vegas, but as I said, I just haven't gotten around.
Yeah, no, but you have to still have that. Of course, you can just do so much.
Yep.
Now, how long? Typically, if we
Let's try to follow what he has done and download it when we're talking. We can install. Can we just download and follow your instructions for whatever you did and see if we can get it to run? First of all, so we can see what is it that you're actually doing with your...
to give you feedback.
Yes.
Yeah, you should be able to
Maybe
go to the
we'd be better
website,
off
download the
using
package.
TeamViewer and take control of our machine.
Let's try it first of all to see if we can understand it, because I watched your video. It is very short and looks very simple. I can even play it now. I don't remember exactly where it is.
No, but the question is where do we have it from your
Okay,
site? What do we need to do?
What do you
Yes.
propose to new users to
Okay.
do?
You go to the website, you go to the members tab.
Hold on, let me
That's
share
on the
my
website.
screen. Hold on, and then you'll see, maybe. No, this is not working now.
So you go to RhinoSoft.com.
RhinoSoftwareInc.com, yeah.
Okay,
Software Inc.
Rhino. Software Inc. or RhinoSoft?
RhinoSoft Inc.
RhinoSoftware Inc.
Software Inc.
.com.
Okay, I'm there.
Okay, along, you see where it says members. It
Yes.
says daily results, private. Go click on members,
Okay. I see members.
download. So you see it says download CSV and QNT8.
Okay. Now, will I have a problem since we tried to download that before, or?
Try again. We changed the
Right.
protection.
Okay. Accept and close. I'm saying accept and close. And it says I have two versions here. I have docs.
No, you have documents and then you have the program. So the left-hand side is the actual program.
Right.
So go ahead and download that.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Download.
Okay, it's downloading.
Okay. All right. It downloaded.
Now, yeah, it's a very small file. So basically, it's sitting in your download folder.
Yeah.
You need to get it out of that folder and put it on your desktop
Okay.
because when you run NinjaTrader,
Okay. So let me go to the downloads folder, and I'm gonna
there it is.
yeah, and then I'm gonna cut it and put it on. I'm gonna
You
cop.
do it first on your computer.
Yeah. I'll cut it, and then I'll paste it to.
Your desktop.
My
Someone run NinjaTrader.
Yeah. Okay. It's on my desktop.
So now, right. So now go ahead and open NinjaTrader.
Okay.
And then I will repeat it
Yeah.
after you.
Well, let's see if it works here.
Tell us what's happening on your computer, please.
It's. I'm trying to. It's trying to install NinjaTrader 8 first.
Yeah, because I can't see NinjaTrader right now.
Yeah, either
And
can
know
I.
you-
I don't see it either yet. It's maybe slow. Just give it some
There it
time.
is.
You
Where
see
is
it?
I downloaded it.
Oh, I see it.
Can you
Okay.
see it on my? Is this it? Right, this one.
No.
So
You have to go to
you
your
can see the
downloads.
control panel for NinjaTrader. It's in the background there.
Yeah, I see
Up on
it.
the screen.
Yeah, I see it right here. Okay.
Right. So go to Tools
I'm going to go to
along the
Tools.
top menu.
Yeah,
Yeah, along the top there, and then you're going to import
right. Ninja.
Ninja add-on.
Right.
Yeah, Ninja script add-on. So click
Yeah.
on that. Now it's going to want to know where is the file. It should come up looking at the desktop.
Yeah, it doesn't. Let me go to
And if you-
desktop.
Yeah, so just go to
Right here,
desktop.
it says, is it 21720, right on the top.
Let me find
Yeah.
it on this computer.
Right.
Yeah. Okay, I have it here. Hold on a second. Okay, so we see it right there on the top.
Did you copy
Yeah,
it to
so
the
select
desktop?
it.
Yeah, it's on the, okay, now I just say open it. Click on it.
Yeah, you just select it and then open it.
Okay.
Okay, so it's open.
Okay, I'm sorry. You're not supposed to open it. You're just supposed to say OK, because that's how NinjaTrader does it.
Okay.
Good.
So go back.
Go back to desktop. Desktop.
Okay, go back to
And
desktop.
then on the bottom,
You're on the
your
desktop
screen there,
now.
it says,
Where do you want me to go?
see where it says,
Here we are
No, no.
on the desktop.
you,
Find
you,
it.
you've selected the zip file.
Right.
On the bottom where it says OK and cancel, on the bottom right-hand corner of your screen, just say OK.
It says cancel and open. That's all it says.
So click the open part. Then.
Okay. All right. And it says using third-party add-in. Okay.
Click
Yeah.
Click OK.
Yeah.
Click OK.
Yeah.
Okay. And
That's
you,
all you're supposed to do is just select it and
Okay,
and then the
all right.
administrator takes over. It's
Okay.
very straightforward.
okay.
After a few seconds,
It says it's successful. Okay, I'm going to say okay.
yep.
Okay.
So now the strategy is
It's put in there.
selected. I mean, it's in your system now.
Yeah.
So you can create a chart. You can go to if you wanted to create a chart.
Yes.
Go to new and chart. So go to new, create a chart.
Chart.
Select the NQ or go ahead.
NQ 1220 I have.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
That's good. NQ 1220.
Yes,
Okay.
that's interesting. NQ 1220.
This is daily,
You want to change it to daily days fine?
but did you connect to
Okay,
the?
now first
But
one-
did you connect? Do you have a
Oh,
connection?
I'm not sure. Let me make sure it's connected.
Here,
And
go to
which
here.
connection do you want to use?
No, you don't need to connect to
No,
anything.
it
Okay.
says no.
Change the NQ 1220. So go back to the top left-hand corner where it says instrument. You see where it says
Yeah,
instrument?
right here.
Okay, click on that. Let's see, I'm looking at your list. So you see where it says TSENQ at the bottom of that
Yeah.
list? So go to that. And pick the NQ 320
The one on the bottom.
on the bottom.
Okay.
The reason is that that's a tick database. It's not a daily database.
Okay. All right. So do you want me to get rid of the other one? Remove the other one? But it says
Yeah,
daily.
remove
Do you
the
see how it says daily here in parentheses?
Yeah. It sounds to me like you don't have the database. Anyway, on the right-hand side where it says data series, you want to change the day, the type from day.
Okay, hold on.
You see where it says...
Let me just do it again. Here, hold on. Let me do the 3 NQ. Let me add this. Hold on. Okay. Now what do you want me to do? I have 2 of them, but anyways. Now you want me to...
Okay, so click on that. Get a drop-down list.
Yeah.
Click on the word day. Get the drop-down list.
Yeah.
Okay, way down on the bottom it says CSE Power 3.
Okay. All right.
All right.
And that's
Now,
you. That's you.
uh,
The TSE bar 3 is your
Yeah,
type.
it's my bar.
Okay.
Everything else you can leave as it is. Just say okay.
Okay. And the end date of 12. And so it's going to days to load. It says it's loading 7 days.
Correct.
Is that what I want?
That's fine. Yeah,
Okay.
that's fine. It's not dependent on any of that. That's just
Okay.
your backend
Okay.
kind of stuff. So just
So just say
at the
okay.
bottom. I can't see the bottom of the screen, but it should say the option. So okay is the word you want to.
Yeah, I got okay here.
All right. All right. So now you want to connect to your replay data.
Okay. And how do I do that?
Go to connections,
Yeah.
and then you see playback connection.
Yes.
Select that.
It says error on requesting bar series. Unknown instrument INTL.
Intel. So this is something else. This has nothing to do with what we're doing here. So I don't know what that's about.
I don't either.
This is trying to load the Intel database. So you drag that over so we can see it.
Yeah.
Wow, it is huge. Let's see, 12.
Okay.
Compared to that, is that 12?
It says
Right.
12,
That's 12.
12/9/2019 to 12/16/2019.
Okay. So where's the chart? Can't see the chart.
I don't see any chart. Did we do a chart?
We just created. Yeah, we just had a chart. We just created one.
Yeah, I don't see one. I see just blank.
All right.
You want me to try again? I didn't see. All I saw was I didn't see any chart. All I saw was that we added it. I didn't see any chart. You want me to try again?
Yeah.
I'm going to go to new. You want me to go to chart?
Chart. Correct. Chart.
Okay.
And select your instruments. So again,
That NQ320 for your DSENQ?
no. You see where it says AQ1220? Right, AQ320. Yeah, that's fine. 220 is fine.
This one?
Yep.
Okay.
Okay. So
And then it
it's
says
already
DS
selected.
bar 3. Okay.
Yeah. So say okay.
Yeah. Okay. Now something's loading. Hold on.
Give it a few seconds to load.
Yeah.
Does it
Yeah, we got
seem like
something. Okay.
All right, so there's your chart. Now click on strategies on the chart.
Yeah. Okay. Right.
Okay, and then scroll down till you find the CSV. There it is. That one.
This one.
Yep.
Okay.
Add it.
All right.
All
It's
right,
added.
then
And on the parameters, what should I do?
On the right-hand side, go to the bottom where it says template. You see it says template?
Yes.
Okay, click on that. Click
Okay.
load. Pick mod A, which is the first one.
A mod AX3, it says.
3N. That's module A, 3 contract.
Okay.
That's good.
All right.
So that will load all the parameters. Now, the only adjustments you would have to make in this particular screen is adjust it for your time zone. Now, you're on the
East Coast.
coast, so the time is correct.
Okay.
All right.
And where would I see that?
If you look at the labels along the left-hand side, you see where it says market start time, market stop time. No, you have to go too far down. Go back up. Back up to the top. Okay. You see where it says
Yes,
parameters?
yes. It says 9,300. 93,000.
So that's
Okay, and 4 o'clock. Okay, fine. 9:30 and 4 o'clock. Okay.
right. And then it says trading start time trading stop time, you can see those are inside of that.
Yes, 95. Right.
Yeah. Now, these parameters are set to show off the features of the program. They're not necessarily the best.
Yeah, no, but
parameters to use.
it's good enough. It's good enough. Perfect.
Yeah. So here you say OK,
Okay. Not okay. I'll say okay, not apply.
or apply. I can't see the bottom.
Yeah,
line.
I'm going
I
to say
can't see the-
apply, okay, and now I'm going to say okay. All right. So the
right.
whole thing here is I
Now-
did your template. Okay.
Now, you know that the template and the strategy are part of this chart because in the top left-hand corner it says CSV, NQ, NTA.
Yes.
V1.
Yes, I
So
see
you
that.
know it's enabled.
Yes.
If you, wish I had control of the screen, you have to enable it. And normally you do that in the control panel, which is actually behind this chart.
Yeah. Okay. So I go to the control center.
Yeah, and then along the bottom you select the tab that says strategy.
Okay. Okay. All right.
All right, so now CSVAQ is somewhere in that file, and you can see it right there.
Yeah. Now I have to enable it, right? It's the first one.
You have to enable it, correct?
Okay. All right.
And then, now you can go back to the chart. You
Yeah.
want to watch it trade.
So what's the difference between these? This is the chart.
I don't know
This is?
what the hell, oh, there it is. That's, not that one, that's not the chart.
Yeah. Let me close that one. Right.
Correct.
Okay. This is the chart. What happened to my chart? Here. Okay.
There we go. Good, that one. And then on the playback control there,
Yeah.
if you go to the right-hand side,
Yeah.
right to the right, you see the up, click the up arrow until the word max
Yeah.
here, so you're going at full speed instead of,
It's 100x.
going.
Keep on going. Max. Okay. It says max.
Now press play.
Okay.
And what it'll do,
Is it
I
playing?
think you press play.
Let me
No,
press it
you
again.
press play.
Okay. Now it's playing. Maybe. Yeah. Now it's playing.
Okay. I'm not seeing price move at all.
No.
I'm still not seeing price move at all.
Neither am I. Maybe we should go back to Team Viewer, huh?
No, it's the data set.
Yeah, the data set is not good. Yeah, it's not moving.
It's looking at the wrong data set. Let's see, 12.8 would have been before the contract rollover time period.
So we're in the wrong date. Should I start the date at a different time?
Well, first of all, let's see, let me quickly look at the calendar here. What was the start date? Yeah, so in the, where it says, you can pause it for now, so click pause.
Okay.
All right, where it says start and it says 12.8.
It says 12/9. Here it says 12/9 start.
I can't.
Yeah, it says 12/9. So what should I change it
Okay, so
to?
click, and let's see, let's go to, the contract actually rolled over on the 12th, so click the box that says December 12th.
Okay, it starts at December 12th, and when does it end?
It actually would have ended in, well, we're still running, so it's still in the March block. So you can leave that for as far as.
Okay, it says error. Well, I got this IN10. Okay, fine. And
Okay,
now,
so now it's way down because it's reloading the database.
okay,
Now, go ahead and.
now
so
mark
Here's
it.
the strategy.
What?
Right. So is the strategy still selected? You have to go to the control panel and see.
It wouldn't be on up here, that TSN, or you think?
Well, no, that's telling you the strategy is there. But
Oh,
it's telling
okay,
you
it may
if
not
you
be.
can
Let me go to
enable
the
it or not.
control center. Yes, it is.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, it looks like it
Go back to
is.
the chart. Go back to the chart.
Yeah, I'm at the chart.
Now press play.
Hold on. Let me get rid of this crap.
Still not seeing it move. That tells me your data set is not. Yeah, you don't have the database set up quite right on this machine somehow. I'm not exactly sure how without fiddling with it.
Yeah.
Can we bring this machine to the same state of this
Yeah.
machine?
Move over now.
So tell me what to do. I have it on the desktop now.
Okay.
So we
Hold
want
on.
it right on another machine.
So let
Maybe
me,
the other machine has the setup differently. So,
So
we had
shit, so-
placed it on the desktop of the other machine.
hold on. Let me get you in StreamYard. Let me get you so we can see what you're doing. No.
Just let's see if
Okay.
it is on the desktop. What do you want
Okay.
to do next?
Once it's on the desktop,
Of the next machine. Do you want to run it or open it or
when you have it on the desktop, what were you supposed to do, George? You're supposed to open up. Did you open up NinjaTrader?
a Ninja Trader is running? You
Where?
want to keep it open or to close it or what do you want to do? Ninja
No,
Trader 8
hold
is
on.
running.
Let's back up a little bit. Is the strategy installed on the desktop? First
Did
of
you
all?
put it on the desktop?
It is on the desktop in a
Right.
zip form.
Yeah.
And
Maybe close
Okay,
it.
so it has not been installed
No.
into NinjaTrader. All
No.
right.
no, because I wasn't sure what to do. I want to make sure that I do what you want.
Okay, so now I'm doing this blind, so hopefully it works out. So you go, leave NinjaTrader running, go to the control panel on NinjaTrader, select Tools,
Okay.
Tools,
okay,
yes,
and then Import,
import,
NinjaScript add-on.
Ninja Script add-on.
So when you
Yeah,
click
I'm
on
waiting
that,
for it.
Okay.
So now I'm going to point to the desktop where the add-on is, right?
correct. That's
Okay.
correct.
So this is the desktop.
Right here. Right here.
When you select the add-on,
This is in the download. You wanted it to point at the copy
doesn't.
that's on the download or the copy that is on the desktop? Does it make any difference?
irrelevant. I want you to point it to a copy of
Okay.
this file, wherever it is.
Fine. And this is V810042.
Correct.
Okay.
And then you click open.
Okay, I
Once
clicked
you highlight
open
it,
and it says third party. Okay.
yeah,
And now it says
so-
file already exists. Would you like to replace the existing file? Yes or no or cancel?
well, no, because you already have it on there, so you don't need to.
You don't need it. You have it.
So I say no?
Yes.
Okay.
Correct.
So I say no. Okay. And no again. And no again. And no again.
Yeah.
And no again.
How many notes?
Okay. All
Okay.
the no's are gone. So
Okay.
now, what's next?
Okay, so now we're gonna go ahead and create a chart.
So I go to
We're
new.
gonna go to new.
I go to chart. And I want to select.
Sorry, I didn't.
I made a new chart, but I don't know which
Instrument.
instrument to select.
Right. So the instrument you select from the drop-down menu list is what's your list? I can't obviously see it.
Okay, I have the list that I have
Maybe
is
show your strategy.
NDNI, tick Q.
Okay, all right.
Yes, with the
only
carrot.
one we want is
No.
the animal cues.
Then I have a few. I have cryptocurrency, DAX, Dow, Forex, and futures. And in the futures, I got
Only 17. Year 17.
which symbol you want?
No, but this is only from the from the year of 17, 2017. Yes.
Right.
Futures.
Okay, that's way old.
Yeah, that's a,
Do you at the bottom of the list? Do you have a TSC SUT?
yes.
TSC. I have TSC list, and I have NQ319 and 619.
Let's see. So let's see. 319. So I have to remember the date. Okay, go ahead and click 319.
Let's just get it to work. Don't worry about later. We'll change the date or the other things.
No,
No.
the point is that
No.
the date is important.
The
Okay.
dates are
Okay,
important.
fine. So and now I got the type is day and the value is 1.
And 365 days to load.
No. Change the type on day. Click on day. Okay?
Okay, I did.
You get a drop down list. At the bottom, you should see something that says CSC bar 3.
Yes.
Right,
yeah,
I
yeah.
got TSC bar 3.
Okay, so select that,
I did.
and it puts in the parameters.
Yes, it
Yes.
does. Beautiful.
So just say okay.
Now I just see okay.
So it displays a chart and it seems like it is working.
I don't know. It displays a blank chart so far.
So it's displaying a blank chart, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, now, you need to go up to connections on the control panel
Okay.
and select playback connection.
Okay.
Okay, I go to
Connection.
connection. Right now I have kinetic end of day, so I need to disconnect
Disconnect
it or just go to the playback.
No,
So I
Disconnect.
disconnected it
Yes.
and it says
Yes.
a message, do you really want? Yes, I want. And now I'm connecting the playback. Playback connection, right? And it says, okay, and it displays the dialog box for
Okay.
the playback connection.
And the date is 11/22/2019 to 11/29/2019.
okay, so the start date needs to be changed to way back in December 2018.
Okay.
All right, because that NQ 0319 is from the beginning of last year.
Okay. What date
So
in December?
It said December
2018. And
2018.
you keep on going back.
Yeah, let me quickly go look myself. The start date would be December 13th, 2018.
Okay, December one more. 2018 December what?
13th.
13th. Yeah. Okay. And when should he end?
And then the end date will be March 7th, 2019.
No, March.
March is 3,
7,
2019.
2019.
Okay. And then
So-
ready, you got a chart. Good.
Okay, 037-2019.
Okay.
So I already got the
Right.
chart.
Okay.
All
It
right.
says loading.
Yeah, it'll take a minute.
Okay, so it
So
loads.
now you want to change the speed. It is to 1x or more.
Can you change it to max?
You can do that, sure,
Yeah.
but we're not going to run it just yet. So go
Yeah.
ahead and wind up the speed to max.
Wind up the
All right.
speed to max.
So I scroll the different speeds, 10x, 15x,
Yeah, all the way to max.
Okay.
max. Okay.
Now what?
Now we need to add the strategy to that chart. So right click on the chart or select the strategy
Yeah.
Okay.
icon up at the top there.
And I selected the
TS.
TSE, NQ, and T8, V1,
Right.
Yes,
0.004.2.
Right. Now you're gonna add it.
right.
So I added it.
Right. And all the variables are basically blank.
Right.
That's 0 and blank. Yes.
Right. Now you go to the
Yeah,
template.
so at the bottom it says template.
Right.
Select that.
And load.
Select load.
Okay.
And then select mod A. I think is the first
Yeah.
one on the list.
Right.
Okay. And I click load.
You do a good job.
Let's see anything
Yeah.
before. And then I click apply to look and see, and it says, although you have
Yeah,
order
right.
confirmation, I said okay. And I'm looking at the
Yeah.
chart.
You have to say okay now. Now, do you want to enable it? I can click here, enable.
Correct.
Yeah.
Okay, so I enabled it and I click apply again, and it tells me a message about order,
Now say okay.
Yeah.
and I click okay now. So
Now strategy table that's embedded with this chart.
Right.
And now
Yeah.
you should be able to press play at max speed. And initially, the big thing to look for is movement of price on the bars, because that means the database is loaded properly.
Okay.
So let's go with that first.
So
You press the play button.
Yeah, we
it says
press the-
loading, and I moved
It says loading.
and I moved it a little bit so it goes towards the max.
Yeah. And 629. And how do you know if it's loading? Leave it alone.
What speed do you want it to be
A
set
max.
to the max?
Okay, all you need to do is leave it on max and press play. Don't move the bar
Okay.
around.
Don't move the bar
It'll
around.
keep reloading. It'll keep
When you
reloading every time
you don't want to move the bar around.
But I'm trying to set it up to max and press play, right?
It's grayed out now.
Yeah. It's grayed out because it's loading.
It's loading, leave it.
Okay, so
If you move,
fine. So
yeah,
I'm
if you move the bar, it will
slow it down.
reloading the database.
It keeps on reloading. Okay.
Okay. So I just
So the bar needs to be as far to the left as it goes, right next to the green button.
Right.
The speed needs to be at max,
Right.
or the max needs to be on there.
Yeah.
And when the bar is at the way left-hand corner, that means it's starting on the start page.
Mhm.
Then you just press play and let it play. But first, it's got to all load, and as long as the playback is grayed out, it's basically reloading everything.
Yeah.
okay.
You have to.
Yeah. You mess
You
with it.
don't move.
Okay, so it will take a little longer.
It'll take a
or
little
you can try to return it back to the base, to the beginning, or just leave it alone.
Correct. Correct.
We'll try to put it back to the
It's
machine is overloaded.
It's overloaded. Okay, but you got the idea. Okay. Your chart is nice,
We'll see.
but I don't know what I'm looking
Load it
at.
up.
Okay, now it came back. So now I click play. It stopped it
Okay.
ungraded.
Is the bar all the way to the left-hand side?
No. It's about a
I
quarter.
can move it all the way to the left.
All the way to the left. Otherwise, it will not start.
Okay.
Okay, now it's all the way to the left.
Left, and we're
It's
waiting.
grayed out
Okay,
and we are
it's-
waiting. It's a
okay,
loading.
now-
okay,
now-
now it is all the way to the left.
Right.
Okay, and the word max is on the right-hand side. Is that
Yes.
Right.
correct? Okay, so now just press play.
Okay.
Is price moving?
So we press play and it displayed the pause, which means that it executes the play. And we are waiting to see what happens next.
Is price moving on the bars?
Right.
It's price moving on the bars.
It's no, but the timer is moving on the playback.
Timer's moving on the playback.
But on the actual chart, is price moving?
No.
Not yet.
Okay. There's something up with your database, and I don't know what it is. What's
maybe-
happening is it's not replaying the data properly.
Yeah.
Because you should be seeing price movement.
No.
Not yet. But maybe it will take some time.
No,
No.
it will start right away. Because
Yeah, no, mine
Okay.
isn't starting either. There's something wrong with our data.
So both of them don't move.
Yeah. So, the process is all there. Its database is somehow not
Right.
loading for some reason, or it's not loading properly because you're in playback mode. It clearly sees the data.
Yeah.
And let's see.
Maybe share with
I don't
them the
have any-
screen.
Yeah, I am.
If I
You wanna
had
show-
access to
We can do that. We can do the team viewer if you want.
yeah, let's do that.
Okay, let me shut down the. Can we use team viewer and StreamYard?
Yes.
Okay. So what do you
So
need
let's
from it?
Run Team Viewer and get the number for it.
Yeah.
In the meantime, we'll minimize it. Maybe all of a sudden it will start working. I
No,
know.
don't minute. Just go to team viewer so we can see it.
Just a second. Let me run Team Viewer again.
Yeah. And
So
close.
many things going on.
Going on.
Okay.
Let me just run team viewer.
Let me make it smaller so I can see the Team Viewer. There's TeamViewer.
Yeah.
Why don't you run it over there?
No, because he needs to. He's going to use your machine.
Okay, fine. Maybe use your machine.
Okay.
Get both of them, whichever comes up. Maybe one of them will have issues with this
Okay.
TeamViewer. Okay, I got TeamViewer to work here.
Okay, got TeamViewer to work here. Okay. What do you need for the TeamViewer?
You're going to be joining the meeting.
We'll go to meeting.
Okay.
And the meeting ID is M as in Mike,
Yeah.
57674
Yes.
137.
Okay.
Okay, we put it
And
in
we join the meeting.
and we join the meeting. And it says,
Right.
please wait, organizer starts the meeting.
There you go. All right. And
Okay.
now I see you.
Okay. Go back to the trustee TeamViewer.
Yeah. Let's see. Now get to your machine. Let's see. I got to get your machine up. My meeting.
Do we need to give you anything?
I'm getting more.
Let's see.
Okay, take over or reject. What do you want?
Take over, right?
Yeah, I don't know who's taking over whom. So
It says Trading PC wants to take over the presentation. Do you want to become the presenter? So what do I say?
Show my desktop, and show my desktop is checked. Check mark.
Okay. All right. So let's do that.
So take over?
Yep.
Okay.
Okay, I click take over in the last minute and now,
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Here we go.
Okay.
okay. So now you see my screen.
Right.
When you see that it is, I click play and it doesn't move.
Okay. Hang on.
Hang on. Now we can do it. Okay. This is the best. I like the idea you have the template.
And I lay my hand off of the keyboard, so there's no confusion who is doing what.
Yeah, it's not giving me control of your machine, and I'm trying to minimize
Yeah,
the
right.
viewer.
So can you let me do it and I will try, maybe I will succeed? Okay, so I'm going to minimize the team viewer so you can see my screen. And now I minimized it. You want to maximize the chart, or what would you like to do next?
Oh boy. Let me see here. Well, first, stop the playback for a second.
Okay, so I click on the green pause button on the playback, and it now paused it.
Pause it.
Yeah, it says now Sarah Rushanik is presenter. Maybe-
Never mind, let him tell us what to do. It doesn't matter who's doing it.
Yeah, but at least you see
Let
the
me
screen.
move it to the center so you can see the whole screen.
Okay.
Okay, there we go.
And make it larger
All right.
so you can see it.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. So let's click on the chart.
Click on the chart.
Left
Left mouse or right mouse?
left now.
Okay, so you open the window, the
And
dialog.
then where it says data series, if you can select that for me, please.
Okay, I select the data series and it displays it.
NJ 720. Okay.
See, and
19, so that's all correct. So say okay to that, please.
okay, I click OK.
Now in your Windows, I need to go to the NinjaTrader database. So if you open up File,
So I want to open up NinjaTrader.
No, just
No, open up the
Windows Explorer. No.
Windows Explorer, and you want to go to the folder, the NinjaTrader folder on my documents or some on documents.
correct.
Okay, let me do that. I want to go to documents, and in documents I want to navigate to NinjaTrader 8,
Mhm.
LMNOP,
Up.
Element
Here, here.
Ninja
There
Trader
you go.
8.
So Ninja Trader 8, select that.
Yes.
Go to DB,
DB. I'm in DB.
go to Replay.
Go to replay. We are in replay.
Okay, so NQ03-19. Can you open that, please?
Okay, we opened it. So this is NQ0319.
Yeah, so the first file is March 7th, 2019. Can you go to the bottom, please?
Yes. And the bottom is 2019,
Okay.
June 13.
Okay. All right, so that's my mistake. Okay, all right, I got it. You can close all that.
X out of
I'm
this.
trying to do this. Yes.
Yes.
I'm trying to do this all from memory. So historical date. You see the end date?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, change that to June. What was it? 19, I think it said.
Okay, June
Yeah. Yeah, 06-19, 2019.
06 19
Right.
2019.
You didn't change.
Just a minute, I'm working. 19.
Yeah.
All right.
2019.
So hit tab. Yeah, hit tab. And now go to the start date
To the
and
start.
change that on the left-hand side. The start
Okay,
change
this-
that to March. Yeah, I thought it would do that. Just give it a second to load. Okay, now
Thank you.
change that to March 03.
03. 03.
March
No,
03.
you have one in there.
03.
No, you
Just
have
a second. Give me the cursor is not responsive. Just give me a chance to get it. It's
Back up. Back up. 03.
03. Yes. And what day of the month?
And change that to 07.
07.
And what year?
And 19.
Right.
So 2019.
Correct.
Okay. Done.
We're having earthquakes out here. Whew. Okay, so hit tab,
What?
the tab button.
Hit the tab.
Oh, the tab. Okay. I hit the tab button and it grayed the whole thing
It's
out.
loading.
It's loading.
It's loading. Okay. Good. It says loading.
Yep, I can see it.
Okay.
All right, now, does the playback still have max on the right-hand side?
I don't know.
Just a
let's move.
second. It's off the screen. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, all right. All right, so press the green
Play button.
Are we enabled? Is your strategy
So-
enabled?
okay,
Yes.
now-
Yes.
You should,
Now it
Finally.
works.
it's enabled.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Right.
Congratulations.
I had the wrong date range in there. So what this is representing is it's actually at night. So the background is black at night time.
Okay, great.
And
So
then-
we got something
and
to
as you
work.
come into the day, the colors change, and there we go. First grade was a loser.
Great.
Doesn't matter.
The color changes to red and tells you you've exceeded the limit, lost the limit that you set for the day, so it's not going to take any more trades.
So,
That's just how that. Go ahead.
so it says it gives messages like loss exceeded or
Right.
something. Yes. Okay. And here is nighttime
Now we're
again.
back night into the night, and I think that was March 8th. So there should be one more trading day before the weekend. um, there we go. So it's 4:20 a.m., 4:29, 5:03. You can see the time along the bottom. 6 a.m., 6:41, 6:55. So it's waiting till just a little after the open to start trading.
So we try to do the same.
Oh, yeah.
And there you go. I took 2 trades. One was profitable, one was a loser. It exceeded the loss limit for the day.
Loss limit exceeded $250. So that is the loss limit is
Correct.
$250. Great.
No, the loss limit is exceeded. So it means whatever you set it at, we passed it. So we're done.
Is there any way to do a performance report and export it to Excel?
The way you do that is you have to let this thing run in replay for that time period. And the reason for that is, as I said earlier, the performance reports are erroneous when using this kind of bar.
Fine, but we'll make adjustment to that. So let's start with something that is working, and then we will deal with the peculiarities or the problems that you cited already before. But for a user to understand it, that will give us a basis to tell him, you see, this is the performance report, and this may be erroneous, and what's erroneous about it?
Right. So if you right-click on the chart,
Okay, so I'm right-clicking on the chart, and it pulled out the menu,
right,
performance,
and then you
strategy performance,
yeah,
T,
yeah,
send
I see it.
Q and T.
Yeah. Just select it.
Which one? Real-time, historical, or real-time and historical?
Well, it won't give you the historical. That's what I was trying to tell you.
It won't give you.
Yeah, my question is, what will it give you? And then we will deal with adjusting it and explaining why it may be erroneous.
Right, and as I said, I have disabled that. So if you click on that, go ahead and click on it.
Click on which one? Real-time, historical, or both?
Historical.
Historical. So I clicked on historical, and it comes out all with zeros, as if it is disabled.
Right.
Okay.
That's it. Now, if you go back, close this out, please.
So I go back by Xing out of it.
Right.
Okay, and I'm back.
So right-click on the chart again.
Right-click on the chart again.
Okay, you actually started it running again. So you want to pause it for a second?
Yes. So I pause it again.
All right, right-click on the chart.
Right-click and strategy performance again.
Right.
And
Real time.
real-time, just real-time.
Just
Okay,
real time.
right.
Okay,
Okay,
we got
now I
numbers.
got some values.
Okay, good. We got numbers.
Fine. So
To explain the difference between those two options, the real time is giving you the data results it's getting from playback.
Mm-hmm.
Okay?
Have to play.
So you would have to run that entire 3-month period
Mm-hmm.
to get some real data, if you will.
Uh-huh.
let-
And
let-
I forced that because the replay mimics the live trade with an error of around about 1.5 to 2%.
Mm-hmm.
So to me, the replays is as real as you're going to get it.
Mm-hmm.
So now all the options.
just
are
let me
available.
export
You
it
have
to
summary.
let me export it to Excel and write notes to illustrate what is your point. So I instead of just explaining it, I want to show it. So I'm going to change it from summary to a percentage.
Yeah.
And now I got the percentage. I'm going to export it to Excel. Can you see my screen?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. And now I want to annotate it. It gives you the Ninja Trader grid, and we are using the playback. And what is the name of your strategy? What is it called?
It's CSE NQ NC8.
TEEN, I thought it starts with.
CSE.
TSE
NQ
NQ
NC8.
N like Nancy, C like Charlie, and the number 8. No.
No, not C like Charlie, T like Tango.
T like Tango,
8.
and the number 8. Okay, and what symbol did we use here?
The NQ, it's a in the name of the strategy.
NQ0319, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
right. Now, this grid that you're exporting only has 3 trades on it, so that's the 3 trades we just saw. That's why I said you need to run that replay to its completion to have, 150 trades or 200 trades on it. Total of 5 trades, you can see that. It's nothing.
Okay, just a second. I'm still behind in terms of showing it, and I want to list the name. You see my spreadsheet now?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, so I saved it on the spreadsheet, and the point that you made, how can I show it on the spreadsheet so somebody that is not familiar with anything can understand what it is, what the your issue is? How can I annotate the spreadsheet and mark things that are relevant to your point?
What's relevant to my point is that if you run the NinjaTrader historical engine, if you will, on this data set using this strategy, it will give you erroneous, high profit results.
So what is an example in the spreadsheet? Which cell contain an example of the error? Cell B,
Well,
B2 that...
you're connecting 2 things that are not on the spreadsheet, because this spreadsheet represents the strategy in the replay mode using the PIC database. When this strategy is used with NinjaTrader's historical analysis tool, if you will, it does not execute the way it does mine. So I don't know how to get that information across. It's completely different. The results are completely different. So if you minimize this for a minute, if you would.
Minimize the spreadsheet. Yes.
Yes. And just get them out of the way for now.
Yes.
All right?
Yes.
And close this out.
X out of it?
Yes.
Okay.
Now, if you go to Tools.
Go to Tools on the Control Center?
Yeah, so let's go to the Control Center. Let's go back to the Control Center.
Okay. I go to Tools.
Okay, no. Yeah, I said the wrong thing. You need to go to New.
Go to new instead. New.
Strategy Analyzer.
Strategy Analyzer.
Analyzer.
Yes.
Not Market Analyzer. Strategy
Oh,
Analyzer.
excuse me.
That's okay.
I guess my hand is Strategy Analyzer, not Market Analyzer. I'm sorry.
One more. There you go.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
Waiting.
Now,
Okay.
in this one,
Yes.
if you select my strategy as the thing to analyze, so the strategy, go to template. Go to template.
I click on template, and I click
Right.
on load.
I don't know if it.
Click.
I hope so. Because if it's not there, then we have to see all this nonsense.
So you want, what do you want me to do next?
Click load.
Load.
If the template is there.
Okay. You have the
Yeah. Okay. Pick Mark A.
the first one
And load it.
and load. Okay.
Okay, we need to change the date range
Yes.
to March 7th,
This is
2019.
the start or the end?
This is the start. March 7th, 2019.
0, 3, 0, 7. Oops. One more time. 0, 3, 0, 7, 2019. The start is March 7th,
Okay.
2000, and then go to end date.
Correct.
Okay, tab to end date. And what do you want that to be?
Change that. Change that to June 19th, 2019. 06/19.
Oh, 6, 6,
19,
19, 19, 2019.
2009. Correct.
Okay. All right.
And then where it says, above that it says select instrument or
Yes.
data series, instrument select. So go up there, above it.
Above it. Oh, instrument, right.
Above
Okay.
there, yeah.
Yes.
So you see the NQ0319, select that.
NQ 0319.
That's it.
Select it.
Right, so it's the same. Yeah.
Okay.
Everything else should be correct. So go ahead and run it.
Click run.
Correct.
Okay. It stopped working. Close the program. So what would you like me to do now? I don't want to touch it.
Well, I've never seen it do that. So
Yeah. Something new all the time.
yeah. No, I've never seen it. Well, the reason I wanted you to run that was you would see, fantastic results. But that's not reality. That's the comparison you need to make between the playback results and listening results.
So should I close and reopen the program? Maybe then it will run.
Maybe give it a shot.
Okay, so I'm clicking close program. I don't X out of it.
Yeah.
So click close program.
Yeah.
And then it says unhandled exception object reference not set to an instance of an object. And I get the hourglass.
Yeah, I see it.
And now I think close the whole thing, so I can reopen it if you like.
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay. So I'm going to look for NinjaTrader 8 64-bit and double click it on the desktop.
All right.
Okay, so now it's running.
As a matter of fact, I'm going to run it on my own machine and see if that's what happens.
Yeah, that will be good, so we can kind of have it running on two different machines.
Right.
Yeah, go ahead and do that. And so we'll compare notes.
Now. Where are you going? 19.
So I'm waiting for you. Whenever you are ready, let me know.
Yeah, I'm just putting in the date. Interesting. No, it ran fine on mine, except it gave no results. It's the Renko bars. They really are a problem for NinjaTrader's backtest model.
But it seems that one time you succeeded in getting erroneous results.
Correct. And what's interesting is with my new version. My new version allows you to run the backtest historical stuff. And so when I run it, using my new version, I get amazing results. And then when I run it using my new version with the replay data, which is closer to the live trading data, the results are completely different. They're terrible compared to what you get with the backtest engine.
So that'd be great. And
But
I think that they may not pay attention to you, but if I publish an article in one of these journals, I'm sure that they will pay attention to it very quickly.
yeah, yeah. Well, it's known, that the Renko bars and the Uni Renko bars was an issue with NinjaTrader and its backtest engine, if you will.
And they should make some statement about it, because people will be misled and will be surprised that they're losing money because the backtest gave them overstated results.
Correct. So, getting back to what we're doing over here, what I would suggest, at least now, is that you continue to run the playback, and the playback will then build a historical database for you on results that you can run your analysis on. And that way, you have something to work with. And in the meantime, I think what I'm going to do, even though I haven't finished my version 2 conversion, if you will, to a simplistic version, what I might do is go ahead and send you my version 2 in its non-simplistic version, and then with TeamViewer, I'll set it up for you, because again, the user will not be doing this eventually. It'll all be automated, basically. Does that make sense?
Yes, it makes perfect sense. So what you're telling me is that you run it in a different way, that you are destined. It is destined to be run in the future, but you just didn't finish everything. So you are going to do it now in a different way that is more elaborate, just because you are not done yet. But in the future, it will be more seamless, that the user wouldn't have to deal with all of that, because it will be built into the system.
Correct. All right. So all the questions will be answered.
So yes, if you can just tell me, I'm just not sure how you want me to run it. So if you want to tell me what to do, I'll do exactly and let it run and create the database that you say should be created.
Right. So if we go back to your little replay button
Enable
and the chart,
enable
make
it.
sure the strategy,
So I
make sure the
have to connect it to replay, right? That's what you want me to do?
yes, you would have to be in the playback connection.
Okay, so I'm disconnecting right now. By default, I have kinetic, delayed, real time, and Coinbase,
Correct.
and I need to disconnect them first.
Correct.
Okay, so I disconnected one, and I said yes. Do you really want to disconnect? And now I'm disconnecting my base. And do you want? Yes. And now I'm going to connect to the playback connection, and it turned it on, saying that it is now connected to the playback connection. And now you want to change the dates?
Correct. You want to change it to March 7th, 2019.
03. No, 03, not 07, right? 03.
All right. 0307, 2019.
03 07 2019.
19.
This is the start day, and the end day.
And
Oops.
yeah, I'll take a second. This is, it's
Yes.
okay. Now, the end date is 06.
06. Just a second. Doesn't let me enter it so quickly. 06.
13.
13. 1 3.
Huh?
1 3.
13.
13.
And the year is correct. You don't need to change that.
Okay.
And then you want to make sure that the speed is set to max. So go down.
Okay, so I'm going to up it to max.
Right.
Okay, now it's on max.
Okay. And then see it there on the control panel. It's the very top one.
The very top strategy.
It's on your list right there. It's the top one. Over there.
I'm not sure. Oh, the top one.
Yeah.
Okay, so I
You
selected
need to
it,
enable it.
and
Enable it.
how do you enable? How do you want me to enable it?
No. Okay, you can do it that way.
Enable on the dialog box. So now I enabled it, although you have, and I say OK,
Right.
and now it is marked as enabled.
Correct.
Yeah.
So I don't know where the chart went,
We can load another chart.
No, the chart. Right here.
The chart is there, but I'm not sure it's your chart. It says
No, it's not. It says IBM. So it's
right.
it's
So you want me to
wrong,
change it, to change the instrument,
Yeah.
and what
NQ0319. NQ03-19.
okay, NQ0. Okay, so it's loading the new instrument.
Okay, right click on the chart. Because it's set to daily. You need to change that. So right click
All
on
right,
the
right
chart.
to click and
Data series.
data series, and I want to change it from day.
Yeah. So click on the bottom CSV bar. There you go.
Yes.
That's all correct. Say okay.
And OK or apply.
Okay. Either one is fine.
Let me apply first, and we can see before we go. Move it to the side a little and see if it does anything.
Okay.
So I guess I have to. It didn't. Okay. It applied it. You can see. So I click OK. Okay.
All right. Now press the play button on your playback.
Okay. So I press the play button, and now it is moving.
Right. So now you're watching. These other indicators have nothing to do with my strategy, so that just happen to be on the chart.
Right.
So again, the background is black. It's nighttime. And as we move forward towards the open, you'll see the background change color. That way you know if it's day or night. This way you can check on this from across the room. You don't have to really sit and stare at it.
Okay.
So it's 4:10, 6:53, and we're coming up to opening time. Oh, that's interesting. It's not taking any trade. There we
Oh,
go.
here it took some trades.
Right. Now you can see the volatility. That's crazy. Okay, because you've got these other things running in the background that kind of interfering with the messages, if you will.
Okay, I can remove whatever you want. Just tell me what do you want to remove or what do you want to do.
Okay, so, all right. So pause it, first of all.
Close it.
Pause.
Oh, pause it.
Pause it.
Okay, I paused it.
Okay, now if you look at the strategy in the control panel,
Yes.
the one that's green, if you look along, you see it says realize negative $410 right there.
Yes.
Okay, this screen, the chart should be red at this point, and it's not. So some of these other indicators that are on this chart are interfering.
So let's remove the extra indicator so they won't interfere.
Or just create a chart from scratch.
Credit start from
Nothing-
Okay, so we create a new. You want to close this or keep it open?
Sure, close, keep the control panel open, close the chart.
Okay, and you want new
New
and chart.
chart. Select your instrument, which is the NQ0319, the one we've been messing with. There you go. And so already loaded with the TSC bar, so that's all fine. Just say okay.
Did we not need to enable it?
No, not yet.
No,
It's
when
just
you
a
say okay, it'll just create the chart.
Okay, it's loading.
All right, now grab the block on the playback thing and drag it to the beginning again.
On the playback, and I dragged it to the beginning.
Okay.
It says loading.
Yeah. Correct.
Don't give it the strategy to it.
Just a second. I'm following whatever it
Let
says.
it load.
The strategies. T cell
No,
bar.
no, that's a bar.
3. Oh, this
That's
is
the bar. That's a data
the
type.
data type. And
Okay, so now it's wound all the way back
All right.
to the beginning. Now press play.
Oh, you don't need to do the strategy?
It's already enabled.
Okay, it is.
Oh, no, it's not,
No.
not enabled on the
No.
start.
No.
I'm sorry.
so load the strategy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Add.
Correct. Template.
And now what?
Go with the template.
Go with the template.
Template.
Yeah.
And
Template.
load.
And you have to do the-
First one.
Okay.
Load.
Say okay. All right.
Yeah.
You can say okay. You can say apply if you want, but okay will be.
Okay. Apply. Okay. Let's see if something happens.
Is it enabled?
Well, on the top left-hand corner, you can see that it's part of this
Yeah,
part now.
right,
So you
okay,
can
so-
say okay here, get rid of this.
Okay.
Now go back to the control panel because you have two copies of
Yeah.
strategy running
No,
now. So go back to the control panel
Yeah.
and disable the one that's checked
Disable that one.
because it's not running with a check.
Yes. And enable the new one on top.
Correct, but also get rid of the one that
Yeah. And how do you get rid of it? Just right click?
you right click on it, and then it says remove.
Yeah. Okay. Fine.
There you go.
Okay.
So now you've cleaned up
Yeah,
the mess,
good,
basically.
good.
All right, so now you go back to the playback.
So click play.
And,
So can I click play now?
correct.
So I click play. Now it is playing it back.
Right. So now we're back in the middle of the night on March 7th, coming into the morning of March 8th.
Right.
And
Let,
what will happen is that first state is a loser, and the background should turn red, and it should tell you that you've exceeded your loss limits for the day, so it's not going to take any more trades. So that's what we should see happening.
okay. This is where
Once we-
it crashed before. So let's see if we can get past the crash.
There you go.
Yes.
Okay. So what I would suggest is let this thing run. It might take about an hour or, I don't know, 45 minutes to run all the way to the end where it says June 13th.
Yes.
Then you can run the strategy performance on it by right-clicking on the chart. Go ahead and right-click on the chart.
Right now.
Mhm.
Yes.
Strategy performance.
Performance.
And then you select real time because what it'll do is it'll read
Okay.
all the trades that it's done in the playback mode.
Fine. So you want to
And it will give you-
select it now, or actually?
No, I'm saying this is what you should do once it's run that entire time period.
Wait an hour.
Okay. So you want me to do it only an hour later?
When it's finished.
Yeah, because you'll have a whole series
Then you'll have-
of
Okay. Fine.
trades.
Okay, fine. So I'll do that. Let it run for more than an hour to be sure. And then I'll produce the real-time performance report,
Correct.
and I'll export it to Excel and save it.
Perfect. And that'll have a whole bunch more data points.
Okay.
So at least, you're looking at over a time period. When this is on Alto. And then what I'll do is I'll send you my version 2 of the product, which is actually far better performance-wise than this version. But I'm going to send it to you in the raw format, which requires setting up. And then when we get back together again, I'll set it up for you, or we can do an extra meeting, and I'll set it up for you, and then you can do the same thing. You can run the playback against it, but you can also run the NinjaTrader strategy analyzer against version 2, and you will see the massive discrepancy between the playback and the strategy analyzer engine that NinjaTrader has.
Fine. So when will you be ready to? I will do it after 2 hours from now to be sure. I'll produce the report,
Okay.
export it to Excel, and save it the same way I did before. And when will you be ready to do
Absolutely.
the next thing?
Let me see if I can send you a copy of the current version to install on this computer. Now, again, this particular version requires setup, and it's not easy. So
It's okay.
I'm going to have.
I'm patient and I'm ready to take all the bidding that you can deliver. So let's try it out and see what happens. I just want to have an estimate. Tonight it's at 7 you start. At 6:30 Sarah starts the class, so we have a broadcast of that set up, and I can work with you during her class and do another. You can join the broadcast and we can do it together. Just no, we cannot. Do you have two broadcasts, so you can run one and I can do another one with him?
Yeah, you can do one on your thing, but or what you can do is
And you can do one on yours. So this way.
what you can do is you can use TeamViewer, and then I'll tell you how to record in Microsoft.
Okay, but what time? What is your estimate to the time that you would like to rest a little also, and then get back at it?
Another day.
Um,
You want to make it
Okay, let me-
tomorrow? You
I'm open anytime you have time. So just tell me when you'll be comfortable in doing
Okay.
that. I'll do what you told me. An hour and a half from now, I will do the performance report and I can send you the results if you like.
Yeah, that would be good. I mean, I kind of know what the results are because I've beat this into death myself, but maybe I'd like to kind of see what you get. Listen, I just dropped the new version of the product. Again, this is raw, meaning it has to be set up
So
into the file box.
So I'll.
Okay, I'll put it in Google. You put it in Google or in Box?
No, in TeamViewer, if you look
Okay.
where it says participants, audio,
Okay, I'm in
I see.
file
Team
box.
Viewer. I see something in Team Viewer,
File.
zip file.
That's correct. So
Yeah.
that's the new version that I'm going to be releasing. So you can go ahead and install that.
Is that a different name? It'll be a different name. So
It
when
says
you
1b.zip, so it has like a version number.
Correct. It's version 2002.1b.
Yes, so I'm downloading it. Team Viewer says download. I suppose it is downloading it to my machine.
Correct.
So I would open my download folder, and it should be there pretty soon, I suppose.
I hope so.
Okay, we'll see. So I'm just not sure.
I mean, I don't know if it's where it puts it. I don't know what the deal puts it, but hopefully it's in the
Yeah.
downloads folder.
I'm not sure myself.
Right.
But we can do a search for it too. Or if I don't find it right away. It's not clear whether can I copy it from Team Viewer by right mouse clicking it?
Yeah. Yes, I believe you can. I think you can grab it. I think you can drag and drop it.
Yeah. So let me open a folder here, my Like a million folders. Download. Okay. So now I have the download here. Let me see if I can drop it on the download folder. I grab it and I try to drop it on the download folder. It doesn't seem like that is doing the job. Download. Let me go to the bottom of this. It's not there.
Is there a folder that TeamViewer has on the machine?
I have the team viewer here and there is a little, says that it is download. It's not clear to me where did it download it to. Then I try to grab it with the left mouse and drag it over to the download folder.
It's strange.
Do you see my screen?
I can see a screen. I can see it's not. When you click on, do you see the little options on the right-hand side of that
Yes.
file?
Yes.
What are those options?
It says download download and then I clicked on download and I opened it. It opens a dialog box which says Russian Xera, which is the user. When I open it up, I have all the folders there. There's the download folder. I click on it and I click OK and hope that it will download it to the download folder.
Okay, just above that little drop-down list, you can see the settings. You see the little settings or options?
The setting on options.